Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis, and man, do I have a treat for you. I'm with my number one rep, greatest person, and one of the best friends I've had in a long time, Candace Byrd. How you doing, Candace?
I am doing awesome and amazing, Robert. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed and highly favored. I wanted to do a quick interview with you, Candace, just to, since you and I met, I think it was 2 years in December.
Yes.
And the success that both you and I have is like I got to pinch myself. It's very hard to believe, but a lot of people know I keep track of the people that actually do over 1 million in commissions. And Candace is number 62. So I'm just so honored and blessed. And I just wanted to interview her quick so you guys could hear some of the incredible things that have happened to her in her lifestyle. So Candace, tell people why they need to stop thinking and jump in with us.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, Robert, I definitely want to thank you just for the opportunity today. As I sit back and I reflect on the 2 years since it's been that we actually became acquainted with each other, affiliated with each other, and built a relationship. I remember the day that I actually had my first conversation with you. And Robert, I don't know if you quite know this, but the night that we were having the conversation via Zoom, much like we are today, at that point in time in my life, I was in a broke and a broken moment. I was financially struggling. I was going through some things. And although I did not say it to you that night, Robert, one thing that you said to me was, Candace, there's an opportunity for you to be able to refer some people to make some incredible money. And maybe your finances may not be a problem in 6 months from now. And when you said that, it kind of triggered something in my head. And honestly, Robert, I have to give it back to you and your incredible wife, Terry, because had you not believed in me at that time, had you not taken the time to show me how I can get started in something literally for free and just refer people to a link, I would never have imagined that I would have been able to make the type of income that I did and absolutely change my family's life. So that's been absolutely incredible.
Well, thank you. You and I both say this. Thank you for saying yes. You and I do believe in a higher power, and I'm just so blessed that our Creator connected us together because we're really changing some people's lives. So, with that said, tell some people, how many people right now are responsible for your income and what you've done with that and your lifestyle. All summer, I know that you made up for last summer, and for us not being locked down with no vacations. It's like, Terry and I even moved to California and Laguna Niguel. So we definitely have taken advantage of this.
Absolutely. And, you and your wife's new home is definitely on my vision board. But in regards to myself, I'm a wife of one. I'm a mother of two incredible children, much like, I have Javon Jr. and then I have my 12-year-old Giovanni. So I have 3 bodies in my household that are that I'm responsible, including myself. But it's crazy because, my generation of person calls it a hot girl summer. And I think because I said yes, I've been able to have like that hot girl summer. And, I don't talk too much about it, but once the pandemic hit, Robert, one of the biggest, like I like to call one of the biggest flexes that I had in my life was when the pandemic hit in March of 2020. My mother at the time, 67 years old, is a frontline employee. She works in the medical field. And I was very concerned about where she would be during the pandemic and with the spread that was going on. But because I said yes to you and because I said yes to this incredible thing, I'm excited to say that, I was able to retire my mom 100% full time. And what's so crazy about that is my mom was the type of parent who never put into a 401k, never put into a retirement because she was always a single mom struggling to take care of 4 kids. So she never found time to kind of like invest into her retirement. And because I said yes to you and because I was able to share some incredible stuff with people, it gave me the ability to fully retire my mom, which was my biggest thing because, she gave me life. That's my everything. That's my everybody. And I will go to the ends of the earth for that woman. But not just that, November It's crazy because what gets me so excited is, a lot of my backstory. And prior to me getting started, I ended up going through 2 repossessions and a foreclosure all within a 45-day window. So long story short, we've been doing this for about 2 years. We've been in this relationship for 2 years. And because of your incredible mentorship and guidance and tips and techniques to do what we do, November 2nd of 2020, during a pandemic, I was able to close on my dream home. And Robert, let me tell you how crazy this is. I don't know if I really told you exactly the whole story, but 6 years ago when they started, listen, 6 years ago when they started building this exact home that I'm sitting in right now, I remember broke, busted, and disgusted. I was taking my son to baseball practice, and we would come through the development, and it's right at the stop sign, the intersection, gated community. And I remember saying, oh my gosh, that house is going to be awesome. One day I'm going to build a house like that. Long story short, as the years would go by and we would come through the community, I would always say, I want a house just like that. If that house ever went for sale, I'm buying that house. Let's just say, long story short, September of 2020, I get a phone call from a realtor who was like, hey, Candace, one of my previous deals went through, and she was like, there's a house that just went on for sale. She was like, it's 7 Westgate. I knew that address. And I said, no, you're wrong. That house is not for sale. Well, long story short, it was. The next day we came to look at it. We wrote an offer, and Robert, I was able to purchase my home. 75% of it I did cash. Fast forward, June of 2020 as well, for Father's Day. My youngest son was born on Father's Day. And I remember 12 years ago telling my husband, don't ever ask me for anything else for Father's Day. That's it. Like, you got your kid. Okay. So I was excited because this year for Father's Day, I kind of told a little lie, and I fell back on what I said because I told him I would never give him anything again. Well, I was privileged with the opportunity to buy him his dream car. Now, not just his dream car, because he had visualized this red Audi RS5. Not only did I get that, but I got him the model that he wanted, which was a 2015. And the reason why he wanted this, Robert, it's the last year that the R8 engine came in it. And not only did I get him that exact car, I ended up getting him model number 22 of 40 of those cars that are being made in that color. So I got him a select one. And I mean, I can continue.
All my hair is standing up on it. I just love this.
I can keep going and going, but I think one of the other biggest achievements was, my son graduated during a pandemic. So they didn't get to have prom. They didn't get to have graduation. And, he was venturing into going to college. So I said, for graduation, because they had to do it virtual, that sucks. Right. So I knew that he had a Mercedes-Benz on his vision board. It's one of his dream cars. So for graduation, Dad and I, my husband and I, secretly went and purchased him his brand new Mercedes as a graduation gift. So,
there's a sharp-looking kid, man. When I talk about positions, not only to see what you've done for your husband, Javon, but then to see your position, and then see Javon Jr.'s position. And I'm going like, yeah, that's the way to, build a legacy, is teach generations how to do this. And hey, don't forget about your dream car.
No, oh yes, let's, how could I forget? Listen, it's so exciting because
it's easy for you to forget because you're in it for other people.
Exactly. And, one of the most fulfilling things is when you can put a smile on somebody else's face. But Robert, okay, listen, let me just tell you. In 2017, this particular model car came out called a Bentley Bentayga. And I kept seeing it everywhere. And I was like, oh, that is my dream car when I get out of the rut, when I get some money, or like we say, when I get some coins and get my stuff right, I'm going to go ahead and get it. So I set myself a goal, GOAL, go out and live. And I decided to live on April the 21st when I walked into Parsippany, New Jersey, and bought myself my exact dream car, which was the Bentley Bentayga. And not only did I buy it, I didn't purchase it. I didn't lease it. I remember walking into the dealership, Robert, and one of the biggest, most exhilarating moments is whenever they looked at me and they said, so do you already have financing? Have you already chosen a bank? And I looked at the guy and I said, I am the bank. Yeah. And he looked at me crazy. And I was like, cash only. And he was like, no, I mean, how are you paying for this? And I said, cash. And I paid for my car 100% cash. So
beautiful. I seen that one time where you and Javon and Junior were all following each other.
We had like a convoy. It was the Bentley, and then it was the Audi, and then it was the Mercedes and the other Mercedes. And
Oh my God.
it's amazing.
And I know you already know this, but you know, the incredible team that you have. Do you know how many affiliates and customers you have now?
I believe I have a little over 13,000, right around 13,000 between affiliates and customers. And what's so incredible, Robert, is I've been able to come in contact with people like a Carly Shabazz. And, you know, she worked about 16 years for the municipal government. And she got started doing this and she was scared. She was skeptical. She didn't know what to expect. And I said, hey, Carly, just trust me, just refer people. And this is what's going to happen. And long story short, she just in July or August, between her account and her daughter's account, they just crossed over the $200,000 mark. And she's been in the business for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now, but she just crossed a multi-six-figure income. Let's just say she retired from municipal government and now she's a full-time homeschool mom.
I know that people don't understand this because how can you understand something? It's like telling someone that's never been married, what's the joys of marriage? You know what I mean? Yeah. But watching you change people's lives, you know, when I see all your, you know, I don't want to be politically incorrect, but when I see all the beautiful sisters that you have in your organization and the photo shoots that you guys take and all the accolades that your team has, it's just, you know, last convention when I got to see two of your incredible leaders speak on stage, and it's just like, man, this is my life. It's just so incredible. I'm just so happy.
Thank you. I'm excited too, because, you know, I don't want to bore you with stories, but I don't know if you recently saw this. Antonina, she was able to gift her daughter a traditional business that she built and paid for 100% cash from money from here. And she gifted her a luxury selfie museum. And that was one of the most amazing things that I've seen, because that's
selfie spot, right?
Yeah, selfie spot. Exactly.
Where is it at?
That is in Greensboro, North Carolina. So it's,
oh my God, I see pictures all the time of it. It's just,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
So what, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you think all your positions have made?
I can tell you, documented on Business for Home, it's at 3.5 million.
Oh my God, it's just so incredible. And I know, because I get to see your stats. A lot of people that might be watching this is, man, I'm telling you, COVID put our Terry and I's income doubled during the COVID.
Absolutely.
And I think people now are starting to reflect. I don't want, regardless of your political beliefs, you know, we don't want people telling us whether or not we need to do anything.
Exactly.
And so, you know, whether you're going to get paid for peanuts or whatever, I just think it's such a neat place to have a decision where people can get involved in this company for free. They can learn what they're doing. Immediately, the marketing system and everything is free. And I just cannot be prouder of you, Candace. Every time I get up in the morning and I do my traditional prayers, and I always say a prayer for you and Javon and your entire family. I just love you so much because you said yes, and I get to see the joy of your lifestyle. And it's like, I know I know that I'm only 19 years older than you, but you still seem like a daughter to me. I'm just I'm so proud of you. I never even thought about that. You could be.
I could be.
I never thought of it. My oldest son is 39. What am I saying?
I'm the same age. I'm the same age. But, you know, Robert, I couldn't be me if it wasn't for you. So, you know, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your yes. I thank you for taking the chance on me. And when I say chance on me, you didn't have to explain to me how this worked. You didn't have to coach and mentor me. You didn't have to tell me to do anything, but you took time out of your busy schedule, not knowing that I was broke, not knowing that I was broken, just knowing that you wanted to help somebody else. A person of your stature and magnitude didn't have to do any of that. But, you know, and what I love about it is you were straight up. I'm not going to give you a hand out. I'm going to give you a hands up. Take a look at this. And I'm just grateful that, like we said, the higher powers made me take a look. because had I not, I would not want to see what my life looked like if I did not say yes. So I
So
thank you.
in closing, there are people that are going to watch this video and they're going to go, come on, come on. It's like, this can't happen to me.
Yes, it can.
Tell them, Candace, that it can.
Listen, it can definitely happen to you. I honestly never imagined that it would happen to me. I came from corporate America. I was an insurance agent for over 15 years. If you are simply coachable, trainable, teachable, if you simply click the link and set up the free account, free, F-R-E-E, if it's free, it's for me. If it's free, I'll take 3. If you set up the free account and you truly just share, come on, let's be honest. We invite people to the movies. We invite people or recommend restaurants to people. Why not recommend a link that somebody can literally truly go shop? And you said something so key just a few minutes ago, Robert. You said, with COVID, businesses have doubled. That's because so many people have been forced to shop online.
Yeah.
Forced to shop online now. Everybody was forced to go buy stuff online. Stores were shut down. So now that became first nature, not second nature to us. So guys, honestly, if you can truly share something, if you could share a link, you can make an incredible amount of money. And this is no hype, no fluff, no smoke and mirrors. It's just the honest to God truth. I decided, and decide will also rhyme with homicide. You can either decide to do something different, or you can kill off all of your dreams for the rest of your life. But you either decide to just simply say yes, not knowing what to expect, but just knowing that you need a change in your life. And some amazing things just start to happen. So, if you got that link, click it, sign up, get the free account, and change your whole life.
I love you.
I love you more. And I thank you for your yes, because you have been the resurrection of my family's finances. So
Oh my God. Well, I didn't know what to expect when we did this, but if I'm ever down in the dumps, I'm watching this over. Well, I love you, and I'm going to let you go. And thank you so much. I get to see you in a week. I can't wait to give you a big bear hug. I love you.
I love you too. And send my love to Terry.
I will. Send my love to your family. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.